All right, YouTube, in the mix. Show you what's been going on. I've done a lot on this one here. I'm actually sanding it down. See if you can hear the difference. So that side's a lot rougher. Probably had to be here in person to see the difference, but start sanding this down. So I'll probably go ahead and go over the whole car, and then I'll come back over and double check it. Then I'll probably come back over it with a wet 400. As I get closer to paint, I'm thinking about painting this one myself. I will go ahead and order my wing. So I'll be doing that. So I already took that wheel there off, but so I still got that one on. I'm going to have to do some cuts here on the front and also on the back here. So test fitted that. Those are the rims. Of course, they look exactly like the other one. So gonna be a true twin Camaro. I've seen a few, color scheme cars that match, and there's possibly some twins out there. But yeah, this is gonna be the twin Camaro. I'm gonna have it set up to look exactly like this jewel here. So offset's not gonna be there. Rim's not gonna be tucked in that far, but for sure, that's what it's gonna be. Different setup in it, of course. Like this is gonna be a turbo LS, as you seen. The 6.0 that I'm actually getting ready to crank up. Somebody said they wanted it, but just in case they don't buy, guess what? It's set up for a turbo. Got my bongs up front. Just got to get my balancer on it, and then it'll be the same thing. Wrong light switch for the 6.2 here. So yeah, nobody's bought anything. So yeah, all these motors are still here, but nevertheless, so we still have this one here. This one will probably be going into the Trans Am, even though I have all those other ones over there, but this one here will be going into Trans Am. Having all these LSs is really hard to make myself put together a whole nother big block to go into the 6th gen Camaro. It's really, really hard to do that, but nevertheless, that's what's gonna be going down with that. I think the turbos are supposed to be on the way, so I'll show those when they come. Twin turbo setup is on the way. Out of my pocket, no sponsorship, but if you want to, holler at me. So coming from Precision, I've seen some people do some really good stuff with the cheapo stuff. So maybe one day down the road, I might give that a whirl. I've seen some cars go really fast. My only thing with the people who are going really fast on the cheap turbos, they're not driving them on the street. They're just at the racetrack. So they have full-fledged race cars. It's like they race them, and then they park them, they let them cool off, and then they go race them again. And it's just like I drive my car in the street. It's no race and cool off. It's just, we're just driving, So I'm not sure how the cheap stuff is going to hold up. A lot of times with this car stuff, you'll get what you pay for. I end up looking at even like distributors, because I'm on a conventional motor. So looking at the distributor, the cheapo eBay compared to the MSD, on the bottom side of it, I cannot tell a difference from the distributors, but the actual caps, and the metal that's actually used on the point of it is totally different. It's a way better metal. So it's kind of, I'm not gonna say it's hit and miss, but 9 times out of 10 you're gonna get what you pay for. Some of this stuff you can skimp out on, but at some point it's gonna be better safe than sorry. Some wires, just a few. O2 bonds, gonna get that hooked up, and then also start looking at the dash. So Envision. Let's see if you can see it over there. Started cutting the dash out. Gonna have to come back and fiberglass it. So yeah, that's all in the mix, man. That's all in the mix. From when I put my cross member in, fiberglassing that in, come back, trim it up, lay it back over, insulation. Really, really good time, man. You see all my fiberglass on the door over there. Those are the doors. Gonna come back, thinking about Bondo and smooth those out some, and then also thinking about maybe going with something a little bit better. So we shall see. We shall see. This is all stuff that I just had laying around. Probably never even seen one of those kicker amps in so many years, but it's just something that came in one of the vehicles that I bought, and said, hey, let me see if it works, and it works. So I might stick with it. I might get something a little bit better. We shall see. But just gonna try to get it going, man, and try to stay motivated. I gotta do some cutting on it on both sides, the front and the back, on the front and the back, to make these rims fit. That's one reason I went with the 22s on the 6th gen Camaro, so I don't have to cut anything. Really super clean car. Kind of hurt to do the T-top deal, but I can't do stock, man. I just cannot do it. I think I showed some updates and stuff that I was doing on the Duramax as far as putting a panoramic sunroof in it. I'm not good with the stock stuff. It doesn't sit right with me, and I'm at a point to where I can't be scared to try new stuff. I can't fail. All I can do is learn, all I can do is learn. So enjoying the learning process and the curves, and like, oh, if I would have did this like this, it would have been easier. Oh, if I would have did that, oh, so next time, or I can tell somebody, don't do this, do it like that. So it's a learning curve. I really enjoy learning, and just part of the process of being great. You can't be scared to learn. You can't be scared. It's not a fail, it's just a learning. But you can't be scared to learn. So in the mix with the learning process, man. Stay tuned.